If I went to jail, y'all would never see me again. Maya is not surviving in jail. I just couldn't. Here we go, girl talk. I feel like guys are so influenced like by their guy friends. Like if they're like, bro, like she's a I hate it here. But anyway, next question. Would you rather walk in on your parents or have your parents walk in on you? Girl, let me tell you. Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am doing my everyday makeup routine. I don't actually wear makeup every single day because all I do is go to work and come home. But if I am wearing makeup, this is the makeup that I do wear. I mean, I wear a little bit of makeup to work, but it's like concealer and mascara and eyebrows. Like, you guys don't want to see that. That would literally be a boring video and it would be 2 seconds. So this is the makeup that I'd wear if I'm like, I don't know, going to dinner or like a party, which that's not happening anytime soon. Going out, hang out with friends, anything like that. So not going to work, but I want to like, you know, put on makeup and look cute. I have really dry skin. I have freckles, so I don't wear a lot of makeup. I don't like to cake on a lot of makeup and like cover up my freckles and also make my skin really dry. So I just wear very light makeup, but still making myself look alive. You know, I'm alive, but I'm dead. Anyway, that wasn't funny. I'm gonna show you guys what I do. I already moisturized my face and like obviously wash my face and moisturize my face. So I'm gonna start with my eyebrows. That's the first thing I always do. And I'm going to take, where is my, okay. This is already going badly. I already can't find my makeup. I'm literally a mess. I found it. And I take the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in Espresso. And I actually stole this from my older sister, so if you're watching this, I'm sorry. She left it before she went back to LA, so I'm using it and I really like it. So the first thing I do is I just brush my eyebrows up. And if I'm looking down, I have my mirror down here. I'm gonna try to stay in the frame. And then I just like, I don't really know how to explain it, but I just kind of go under them and make like a line. Oh, and I have not gotten my eyebrows done in a long time. Let's just say since this whole like pandemic has happened. I've literally got my eyebrows done, I think twice. So just don't judge. But I just make like a line under to kind of define the shape underneath. And then I make a line on top. And I just follow like my natural eyebrow shape. I don't do anything crazy. And yeah. And then after that, I just color in the rest, like in between those two lines. I don't like my eyebrows super like dark or like Sharpie brows, if you know what I mean. So I just do this and I make like small lines. I go a little heavier on like the tail of the brow to give it kind of like a gradient. Is that the word? Or like ombre, like lighter in the middle and then darker towards the end. I don't know, I learned that on YouTube, so I just keep brushing it out so it looks natural. It's done. I'm also gonna do would you rather questions, but I'm gonna do that when I finish my eyebrows because I need to focus. I like can't do anything else while I do my eyebrows because I feel like this is like the hardest step for me. Yeah, this is pretty much all I do for my eyebrows. And then I'm gonna do the other side. I usually use the Anastasia Beverly Hills like eyebrow pencil, but I ran out and then my sister left this here, so I just started using this. And I actually like it. I mean, I think I like the Anastasia one better. I think it's just easier to use. I don't think the Anastasia one is super expensive. Done. This is pretty much all that I do. Okay, this step might be a little bit weird, but I take the spoolie, which is really gross because it has like gel on it, and I take a little bit of gel. I don't know if people really do this, but I like my eyebrows to look like the brow hair is going up. So I take a little bit of gel and I just brush them upward. I want to get my eyebrows laminated because this is like what they look like when they're laminated, but I don't know. I need to find a place in New York City that does it. This is probably really bad, but my eyebrows, like I get like little pimples around my eyebrows probably because of this gel. Whatever, you gotta do what you gotta do. So my eyebrows look super dark, but that's because I have no other makeup on and I'm really pale. So compared to like my skin color and my eyebrows, they look super dark. But once I have like everything on, it's gonna look better. So I'm gonna get into the would you rather questions. First question, would you rather lose the ability to read or speak? I think I would rather, hold on, I'm gonna go in with this LA Girl Pro Conceal in Bisque. This is what it looks like. I think I would rather lose the ability to speak. I mean, no, not to speak, to read. Like, I just can't imagine not being able to speak, but being able to read. Like, you couldn't say anything that you read. Wait, am I saying this right? Yeah. I'd rather lose the ability to read. I can barely read anyway, so, no, I'm kidding. I can read, but I don't really like reading, so it wouldn't really matter. I mean, it would suck, like, when you're driving, you couldn't read, like, road signs and stuff. That's probably really dangerous, but I think I'd rather lose the ability to read. I mean, to speak. Oh my gosh. I mean, to read. No, I'm right. To read. I'm literally dumb. Okay, next one. So, oh, sorry. So I just put a little bit under my eyes and then around my nose because it's really red there. Then I covered these pimples that are around my eyebrows. It's not a lot, but, you know, it's just not cute. Would you rather be covered in fur or scales? I think fur, but I also really think that would be, like, uncomfortable. I'm, like, a really huge, like, texture person. Like, hair grosses me out, like, in the shower. Like, especially because I have curly hair. I feel like my hair sheds so much. And I hate when, like, the hair gets, like, in my hands when I'm, like, combing through, or, like, finger combing through my hair. Like, texture is just really, oh my gosh. Like, I literally have goosebumps right now thinking about that. But I think I'd rather be covered in fur. Because fur is warm and it's soft. Yeah, no, what has scales? Like a fish, right? Yeah, no. I'd rather be covered in fur. Definitely. Yeah, fur. Would you rather go to jail for a year or lose a year of your life? That's easy. I'd rather lose a year of my life, especially the way that things are going now. Yeah, I'd rather lose a year of my life. And jail, just not for me. I would not be able to survive in jail. If I went to jail, y'all would never see me again because Maya is not surviving in jail. I just couldn't. I really love watching, like, jail shows. I just know that I just would not survive. I just know that. Oh my gosh, I look super white. So now I'm gonna quickly go in with my powder because I look super, super white. So I take the L'Oreal True Match powder in W6 and I just put this under my eyes. I don't know what brush this is, but it's old, so the name is, like, wiped off. But yeah, so I definitely rather lose a year of my life. Preferably now, because this, y'all know. This time that we're living in is just super, I hate it here. But anyway, next question. So the next thing I'm going to do before I, like, forget to tell you guys, I'm going to go on with this Hoola Benefit bronzer in Hoola. Is that the color? I don't know, but it just looks like this. And I'm going to go in and warm up my face. I'm going to take this Sephora angled brush. Oh my gosh, ignore my nails. I say that in every video. My nails are, like, literally never done. Actually, they're always done, but I feel like whenever I film a video, they're not done. So I'm actually going to paint my nails tonight. Okay, next. Would you rather have more time or more money? Easy, more time. Because more time, you could just make more money. And I'm not, like, a person that, like, wants to be, like, super rich. Like, I mean, having money is nice, but, like, that's not my goal in life. Especially with the profession that I chose. If y'all don't know, I'm a teacher. And your girl's not making bank. Like, that's just not, I don't know. That's not all that I want for myself. Like, I'm not, like, a person that's like, I just want money and I just want to be rich and famous and have so much money. No, I just rather be happy and be successful in my own way. Just be happy with whatever I'm doing in life. So yeah, definitely more time. Because again, more time, you can just make more money that way. Having more money is not gonna make me happy, so. I'm also gonna go in with this Anastasia bronzer. This is so good. It just adds, like, a little bit of sheen. I don't know what shade this is in. It just says powder bronzer. So it looks like this. I'm gonna go in with this and just warm up my face a little bit more. Next, would you rather talk to animals or speak every foreign language? I think I'd rather speak every foreign language. I think that would be super cool. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not, like, a huge animal person. I know don't come for me. I'm not, like, that's just not that I don't like them, but I'm just not like a huge animal lover. Yeah, so definitely speak every foreign language. I think that would be super cool. I'm just gonna take a little bit of this bronzer in my crease as well, just to add some dimension. Okay, would you rather go without internet or without your phone? Without internet or without your phone? Probably without my phone, because I guess if you had your phone, you wouldn't have internet. So all you would be able to do is like take pictures and videos, but you couldn't put the videos or the pictures anywhere because you wouldn't have internet. So probably have internet, because I also have a computer. So I would just use my computer because I can text on there. I'm pretty sure I can talk on the phone on there. Or like if you had like an Apple Watch, which I don't have, but if you had that, you could literally do everything you do on your phone basically, on a computer and on an Apple Watch, or like an iPad. Okay, now that my face is warmed up a little bit, I'm gonna go in with some blush. I have another blush, but I can't find it, so I'm just gonna go in with this one. But I'm gonna go in with the Tarte blush in Party. I'm gonna take this MAC 168 brush, yeah, and just add a little bit of blush. Okay, would you rather talk on the phone call, or text? I feel like it really depends on who. But if I had to pick one, probably text. I really hate talking on the phone, but I also am really like bad at texting. I literally take like weeks, months to answer people. Like, there's not really anyone I talk to every single day because I'm just really bad at texting. So probably text, but other people would probably say call, like to reach me, because if they just call me, then they can just tell me what they need to tell me and they don't have to wait for me to answer within 10 business days. So for me, text. Other people to get in touch with me, call. Okay, I'm gonna go on with some highlight. So I'm gonna go on with this Fenty Beauty highlight in Kilowatt, and this has the lightning dust color and fire crystal. So it just looks like this. So I'm gonna go in with this. It's really pretty. Yeah, I just mixed both shades and I just go in with that. Okay, let's get into the next one. This is not a tutorial, so you're just basically getting ready with me and while I answer these questions. I thought this would be fun. So, would you rather say everything on your mind or lose the ability to speak? Ooh. That's a hard one. That's a really hard one. Is it hard? Hold on, let me think. Would you rather lose the ability to speak or say everything on your mind? I think I'd rather lose the ability to speak. I feel like if I said everything on my mind, everyone would hate me. Not that I'm like a super mean person or like I say anything like super mean in my head, but I don't know, I feel like everybody like at a time thinks some stuff that they shouldn't say. So I think I'd rather lose the ability to speak. Yeah, definitely. Yes. Okay. Would you rather have none of your friends like your partner or none of your partner's friends like you? Easy. I'd rather have, I'm taking the same highlight just in my crease. I mean, in my, what is this called? The inner part of my eye. I'd rather, wait, what was the question? Would you rather have none of your friends like your partner or none of your partner's friends like you? I'd rather have none of my friends like my partner, because I really don't care what my friends think about my significant other. I mean, to a certain extent. Like, I have definitely had friends who have just not liked my significant other, I guess for a valid reason, but in my eyes it's not valid. But then I've also had friends that are like, girl, like, that's not okay, or like, I don't like him because, and they've had like valid reasons. But I've also had a significant other that has had friends that don't like me, and I also don't really care, but it's also a bad feeling. So yeah, I'd rather have my friends not like them, because whatever, they're my friends, and at the end of the day we'll still be friends. But it's really a bad feeling to have your significant other's friends not like you, because I feel like guys, here we go, girl talk, I feel like guys are so influenced like by their guy friends. Like if they're like, bro, like she's a, you know what, like she be out here, like whatever, I feel like they're like easily persuaded into thinking that. But I feel like with girls, they're not. Or maybe it's just my friend group, but like we can say things and I don't know, I feel like my friends always just have like their partner's back on things. Especially if a guy like wants their girl, they just say things out of like jealousy. So yeah, I don't know. That's just my opinion. Maybe it's just like the experiences that I've had. But yeah, definitely my friends not like them because I don't know. I feel like when a guy's bros like don't like their girl, they just say like crazy stuff around them. And also it's like I feel like if they didn't like you, they wouldn't like stop a guy from like doing some like stuff. I don't know. That's a whole other talk for another video, but if you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. So anyway, I'm going to go in with a little bit of eyeshadow. I don't do this all the time, but I'm gonna just do this for the video because I want to keep talking. So I'm gonna take my Tarte's Pro palette, and it looks like this. And I'm just gonna take this color up here and this color right here and just in my crease, and then see what I'm gonna do next. I don't even really know how to do eyeshadow, but I'm gonna do it. So next one. Would you rather lose the ability to hear or walk? Probably walk. I feel like if you couldn't hear, that's mad scary. Like, I feel like that's dumb scary not to be able to hear. What? No, that's so scary. But I feel like if you couldn't walk and you could still hear and see and stuff, like, I feel like that sucks, but it's not as, like, scary. Because you can still, like, be more aware. But if you couldn't hear, would you rather have a dog with a cat's personality or a cat with a dog's personality? A cat with a dog's personality. I don't like cats, so I would not want my dog to have a cat personality, but then I also wouldn't want a cat. Would you rather lose the ability to lie or believe everything you're told? I'd rather lose the ability to lie. I would not want to believe everything I'm told because, girl, I'm kind of gullible, but I feel like in like the last few years, I've kind of become less gullible. I really like it this way. Like, I could not just always be lied to and believe everything that I hear, everything that I see, or everything that I was told. That would just suck. I feel like you would just live in such like a ignorant, like naive space. Just not know like not being able to know the truth and not believing the truth. So I'd rather lose the ability to lie. I don't lie that much anyway. I mean, everybody lies, but I mean, I guess not everybody. I don't know. I feel like everybody lies, but I know people in the comments going to be like, oh, I don't lie, blah, 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 or not everybody lies, whatever. Everybody lies. I don't lie that often. I'm not a person that like lives on a bunch of lies and has created like this world of lies. So I'd rather just not be able to lie. Whatever. If you can't take the heat, get out the kitchen. If you can't take the truth, get out the kitchen. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, next. I'm going to go with mascara. Would you rather experience the beginning of Earth or the end? The beginning. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me think. Yeah, the beginning. I feel like the end of the Earth would be so scary. I feel like the beginning, like, you could have a hand in, like, creating stuff and figuring things out. I don't know. I'm Christian, so how I believe the end of, like, the world is going to be is, kind of scary. Like, not that I'm scared of... Alright, I'm not going to get into that, but I'd rather just be there for the beginning. When everything was created... Oh, so I'm going in with this mascara. This is my favorite mascara. If you know, you know. If you watched my last makeup video, you know. The Essence Lash Princess. Get you some. Get you one. Trust me. It's only $5. $4.99 at Ulta. Go get some. It's literally like fake eyelashes in a bottle. All right. Would you rather be the funniest person in the room or the most intelligent? I think I'm pretty funny, so no, I'm not. I'm really not. Why am I lying? I'd rather be the most intelligent, though. I would not want to be the funniest person in the room and be dumb. I like funny people, but I like funny people who are also, like, smart. And I feel like if you're intelligent, you can come up with, like, clever jokes and, like, be funny. I mean, if you're dumb, you can also be funny. There are a lot of dumb, funny people. Oh, that was mean. But yeah, you know what I mean. Like, whatever. I just rather be the most intelligent person. Being smart is, like, unbeatable. It's definitely something that I think people, like, look for in people. I mean, being funny is cool, but I definitely look for someone who's, like, super smart. Why am I talking about what I look for in a guy? That's not what the question asked. Girl, what? Anyway, I'd rather be intelligent. I need to make, like, a girl talk video and just talk. Because that's what I seem to like doing. Just talking about stuff I want to talk about. So yeah, I should definitely make a girl talk video. Anyway, next. Would you rather know Wait, would you rather know how you're gonna die or when you're gonna die? Oh my gosh. I've heard this one before, and I've heard very good arguments for both sides. But me, I'd rather know when. Because what if it was like, okay, for example, if I was gonna die on September 23rd, 2021, but I was gonna die like in a car accident, and I knew how I was gonna die, I would never get in a car again. But if I knew the date, then I would keep getting in a car or keep doing whatever until that date. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think I'd just rather know when. Because if you know how, you would never want to do that thing ever again. But I guess if you know when, you would just be like counting down the days. But again, if you know when and you're counting down the days, I would just do hella stuff before that date. Because if you knew how, it'd be like, am I going to die today? Am I going to die tomorrow? Like, but anyway, I'm going to take some of this powder and put this under my jawline. Okay, last one, and this one is spicy. Would you rather walk in on your parents or have your parents walk in on you? Girl, let me tell you. I'd rather... Ooh, wait, hold on. I gotta think about this. Both of those are really bad. Oh my gosh. I think I'd rather walk in on my parent. Because I feel like if your parents walked in on you... Well, either way, you'd be traumatized. But I feel like you'd be less traumatized. Because I feel like, obviously, you know your parents, you know, get down because they had you. But your parents, even if they know you get down, they shouldn't know how you get down. Or what you look like when you get down. Imagine, like, they would just have that image in their head forever. And you would just have that thought of knowing, like, they know. Should I not be talking about this on my channel? I don't know, but we're going to talk about it. It really has me thinking, like, that would be terrible. Okay, but look at my... lashes. Okay, I'm gonna clean up the mascara because I know there's mascara everywhere. But yeah, I definitely rather walk in on them. I don't know, what would you guys do? That's so crazy. Yeah, that's really bad. Either way, that's so bad. Anyway, I'm gonna brush this. I'm not gonna leave that sitting there. And this is the end anyway. So this video is gonna be titled like bum to baddie, but it's just going to be my everyday makeup because this is just what I do when I'm wearing makeup. This eyeshadow is so extra. Like, I don't do this. I mean, sometimes. This is what I would do if I did eyeshadow. But I hope you guys enjoyed those would you rather questions. I definitely want to make, like, a girl talk video. I'm running out of ideas for Vlogmas. That's honestly why I haven't really posted that much, because I'm really just running out of ideas and I don't know what to post. I know I didn't do the whole every other day thing because just work and not knowing what videos to film just don't go well together. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope you guys enjoyed my questions. And if you like this video and want to see more from your girl, hit that subscribe button, that big red button down there or somewhere. I don't know where it is, depending on what device you're using. But yes, hit that button. I'm really trying to grow my channel. I will see you guys in my next video. Have my lips been chapped this whole time? Girl. But I love you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video.